Alright, ladies and gentlemen of Jawa, I'm back with an update. Okay, so everything is good to go. I'm about to put this back in the box. It's ready to be shipped out for the next cut for the customer. Okay, so as I was saying about the Argb, I don't know what's wrong with the motherboard. The motherboard used to have good drivers. Like this is a Gigabyte Ors Pro V1. It's updated to the latest BIOS. I have the latest Gigabyte Command Center program, and it'll the fans will be good. It'll control the fans with no problem. It's just the RAM and the GPU. So for the RAM and the GPU, I got a solution for you. I already have it installed. It's called Open RGB. I have a setting where you can mess around with the settings if you read up on how to use Open RGB. I already have a preset setting for you. So let me show you. Okay. So I have it in the tools and browsers folder. Hold up. Okay. There we go. Tools and browsers. And then Open RGB. Give it a second to load up. Okay, you can ignore this right here. Okay, so it's gonna make the RGB flicker for a second, but all you gotta do is go down to this preset that I have already and go to low profile, and the flicker should stop. Hold up, it didn't stop this time. Hold up, let me go to the motherboard. But my bad. Give me a second. Let me. It's flickering because both of the program, like Open RGB and the Ors program, is trying to use the RGB at the same time. Let me rescan devices. Okay, I got rid of the flicker again. And once you go to Open RGB, hold on, let me back up. See, I have a setting where the graphic card is good and the RAM sticks are good. Have like their own setting. You can tinker around with it and find. You can tinker around with it and find something that you'll personally like yourself. I'm new to the program. I'm new to Open RGB. If anything, if you're familiar with how to use Open RGB, I'll just get rid of the Gigabyte Command Center setting and just have everything set to open RGB, and then you can tinker around to your heart's content. I don't really know how to use it. When I was originally using this motherboard and the RAM sticks I had, was Corsair. They was the Corsair DDR4, the ones that look like the Corsair Vengeance, but not the regular Vengeance. They was the version 2 that looked like the DDR5 sticks, but they were DDR4. They was called the Argb Vengeance RT. I had the RT ones. Those are the ones that looked like the DDR5 sticks, and it had its own. I had 128 gigs of that, so it had its own proprietary software, so I didn't have to use the motherboard Argb for my RAM sticks or anything. The fans I had was Thermaltake fans, and I had a Thermaltake case, so I didn't have to worry about my fans. And for my RAM sticks, I had for the RAM sticks, Corsair had a proprietary software where you can do the ARGB with that. But Team Group don't have proprietary software, so I had to resort to using Open RGB. But give me this. You see everything works. You can tinker around with it to get settings that you like. But I'm gonna get rid of the Gigabyte Command Center setting and just set everything to Open RGB to make it easier. So this is it. It's ready to go.